We're back. We are back with episode 122 of the podcast.
Michael Fuller gave me kudos on my run today.
How many kudos did he give you?
He's the 11th person.
You have 11 friends?
I have 11
acquaintances, fans.
Not disciples.
Okay. So the ones that liked you today, are those like your only fans or you have others? Oh, then our soda because
we're back.
No more lint for you.
Lint is whack.
Yeah, it is. And what's also whack is that Easter landed on 420 this year.
What'd you do to celebrate?
I did not celebrate 420, but I did celebrate Easter.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say, so I think we should just stop this intro and get into it.
Samuel wants everybody to know that yesterday was 420, his favorite holiday. We always stop after the clappies.
We go back and forth how we stop the music, and sometimes it's the clappies, sometimes it's not the clappies. It just depends how we're feeling.
No. I feel...
Okay, how do you feel?
Hold on, I have to pull up the feelings wheel.
You have a feelings wheel.
I don't know.
It the wheel of WoW? Back from Webkins, shout out Webkins.
I remember the wheel of WoW.
It was a good time. What do you think that was?
Samuel also has a...
Quickly comment, what soda do you think I just popped open? Wait. Oh, it got on me.
What if I told you it's 7-3 Braves?
Is it actually?
Yeah.
We were winning.
Sean,
who blew it?
Everybody. It's, let's see here. Matt Olson singles in the bottom of the 8th. Austin Riley scores. They bring in JoJo Romero. Sean Murphy hits 3-run homer.
JoJo has kind of fallen off a little bit. JoJo's got to be a go-go.
Well, he had a 4.7 ERA going into this.
No, JoJo, go-go. Okay?
Michael Harris hit a sac fly. That's how they got done.
Okay, well, I hate all of this. What about your wheel?
So what I'm
Get
feeling...
to it quick. I can't think about the pain.
What I'm feeling... Hold on. I have to go down this one.
Okay, he has a wheel.
Ooh, there it is. That one.
Yep. Okay.
I'm feeling hostile.
That's all. I thought you were going to spin a wheel.
No, you don't spin it.
You're just saying how you feel?
You find what you're feeling, which I chose angry. And then I read through the sub ideas, which there was a bunch of them, but I chose aggressive. And then from aggressive, you either feel provoked or hostile.
Okay, where's the annoyed one?
Hold on.
Because that's what I feel right now.
Disgruntled?
Yeah.
Does that work?
Disgruntled. I'm a little annoyed that annoyed isn't on there.
Hold on.
So it's disgruntled, not annoyed?
No, disgruntled is annoyed, I think.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Either way, I'm kind of...
We go down disgruntled.
I am disgruntled then. And I'm annoyed that this is taking so long.
Well, I don't think annoyed's on here.
Really?
I don't see it. I'm in the angry and the disgruntled
Hear
one.
me out. We make our own wheel and we add annoyed to it.
Yeah. It's
got to be simple enough for everyone to understand, because if you can't understand the wheel, you'll just have more emotions going on and you'll have to be able to explain them somehow. So that's where our wheel comes into play.
There's way too many feelings on this wheel.
How many of them do you think you feel throughout the day?
Worried, inadequate, inferior, worthless. And so, wow.
And then for my updates from the week, unless you have any more.
Betrayed.
Because I interrupted you. Is that why?
No.
Do you want to dig into the betrayal, or is that not for the pod?
Let's see here. Betrayed, resentful, disrespected, ridiculed, indignant, violated, furious, jealous, provoked, hostile, infuriated, annoyed, withdrawn, numb, skeptical, and dismissive.
And that's how you feel whenever you listen to a joke from Jack?
Yes, that's all of those are my feelings during jokes with Jack. Welcome to the Feelings Wheel segment.
Yes. We're back with episode 122 and our Feelings Wheel segments.
I had to answer that in a meeting the other day.
About the Feelings Wheel, or...
It was like something like, what are you bringing into the week? And I was like, I don't know. I just need to get work done. And they were like, no, what is your feeling going into the week? And
then they're like, choose it on the wheel.
That's basically what happened.
Really?
They were like, no, you need to say a feeling. I'm like, I don't know, perturbed, which is extremely annoyed. And I'm like, because I wasn't annoyed until they kept being like, what's your feeling? What's your feeling? I'm like, I feel like I need to get work done right now, but we're sitting in a meeting and you're asking me about my feelings.
Maybe they thought they could get more out of you that way.
No,
that's not it. Okay.
The way you get the most out of me is you let me be playful, you let me push boundaries, you joke with me, and you don't tell me what to do.
And you give you some Mountain Dew.
Ooh, yes.
Or Baja Blast. And that's why I bring this for you before the pod.
It's like a carrot and stick situation.
Yes. You were getting a little Yanni before this, but now you have the Baja Blast. You got your pinky up. You're sipping it well. How's it taste?
Delicious.
And we're vibing now.
Like I remember.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Being sober's lame.
From soda.
Yeah.
From soda.
Yeah.
Anyways, I swam for the first time in forever this past week. Pretty tight. It always
Swimming's the worst.
It's kind of like Mr. Incredible and the first Incredibles, where you're just looking at all the newspaper clippings on the wall.
He puts
and
on
like
the old suit.
his glory days, and then he's like, "I'm just not there anymore." It's
and then he picks
disappointing.
up the car.
Yeah, but that's after he started training. That's why I had to go to this one practice for the first time in forever. By practice, I mean I went and swam like for 30 minutes.
How many laps did you do?
It was like 2,700 yards.
I don't know what that means.
1,000 yards is typically like 40 lengths. So it was like just over. Who's on the phone? Who do we got?
What?
Oh, hello.
Is it actually Jack?
Yeah.
Did you tell him or did he just know?
No, he just called me.
What in the world?
Don't worry, he brought friends.
Michael's on a 3-way call?
I didn't think we'd have a 3-way on the pod.
He didn't think we were going to force him.
Oh, man.
All right.
Did you say no?
Yeah. This is a family-friendly pod, and they brought unfamiliness to it.
Oh.
I love foiling Jack's plan, too. I know that he probably took a lot to get Michael free and then say, I'm going to call Dane on the night they're recording. And then they say that. And I'm like, yep, hang up.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I regret everything I just said. I'm going to bleep myself. But I'll keep Jack. I'll keep what Jack said.
Yeah, because we can cancel Jack.
We can cancel Jack. I'll bleep myself there.
So what else happened this
So I
week?
swam. It was probably around like 100 lengths. It took like 45 minutes. It wasn't too bad, but I was pretty tight doing it. And I know if I do it for like a few days, I'll be fine. But it's always just so stinking humbling. Getting in there is like what I once was to now. It's just not the same.
I know how many laps you did.
I just said how many I did.
You did 54 laps.
You did not listen at all.
Because if every lap is 50 yards, and then you did 2,700, so you go down and back, that's 100.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt you now. What do you think Michael and Jack are talking about right now?
Probably how much they love deep tissue massagers.
And Star Wars.
And Star Wars.
Yeah,
It's definitely
that's
just
pretty
Star
good.
Wars.
Besides that, I finally got the special package from Allie Hoopy. Shout out.
What is it?
She sent me first a very nice note, which is cool. She only sent it to me because she cares about this side of the pod more than that side.
Unreal.
Because you're just not very important all the times.
True.
And also she sent me 2 Greg Maddux cards.
What?
I know, it's kind of cool. I think she said she not borrowed them. Her dad had a big collection and he gave her some cards that she could then send me, which I guess was an interesting story. It's like, I'm sending these to some random guys in Missouri that I haven't met that listen to their podcast. And he's like, okay, whatever. So she sent me a couple cards, which was pretty cool, pretty nice. And then like the nice note, and I'm like, okay, that was cool. I appreciate that. Thank you, Allie.
Well, her dad probably said, those guys have a podcast. Why don't they get a real job? Are they hippies?
That's probably it. But the thing is, she also has a podcast.
Yeah.
So,
But she also has a job probably.
I wonder if he knows about her podcast.
I'm going to go with no.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Allie, why are you lying to your father?
Why are you hiding things from the general public, especially your father?
That's what we need to know.
Yeah.
Please send in a voice memo or a comment or something else, and then
can tell us.
we can read your response.
This is a safe space
Yes.
until you say the magic word and then we hang up.
Yeah, until next week, and then it might not be safe anymore. So better be quick with the response. And then finally, it was Easter this past week, and I don't have a lot to say because we both had similar experience. Well, no, we didn't have similar experiences.
No, we had drastically different experiences.
I went to the main service.
You actually got to go.
Yeah, because it was at a basketball arena because we have way too many. We don't have way too many people, but based on how big our space is, we have way too many people.
We had about 3,100 people there.
It was okay. They were expecting, I thought, 35, and they had to open up the top area, which made me think that they had closer to 4. How do they know the estimate?
They actually have people that go and count the whole time.
They did that the whole. So what did you do for Easter? I counted.
I was one of the counters.
Wait, I thought you were watching the kids.
No, I was doing that. I was not a counter. So, but they have regular people that do this. Like on a Sunday, they'll go
I
and
see
count.
that, but typically that's a lot less. Than 3,100 plus.
Oh yeah, especially if you can
Did they count the kids in the accounting?
I don't know.
Okay,
I doubt it because they don't care about children.
Okay, but what were you saying?
So there I was, minding my business, And they were like, you don't get to go. You have to watch 2-year-olds. And I'm like, yes, this is my time. Even though I've told you before, if they're under 3, they're not for me.
True.
That's my one rule. And yet here we are. And then they weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be, because there's a thing about Dane that Dane doesn't know when a child is supposed to do stuff in life. As far as I know, they still poop and pee and don't know how to talk, and they kind of don't know how to talk. Mm-hmm. And then they figured out that the pipe and drape that we had wasn't real walls, and they kept trying to walk through it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. And then one of the kids ate Play-Doh in front of my face.
Do you think they were so calm because it was 420?
Maybe. Who knows what the Play-Doh tastes like?
That's true.
This one kid named Kingston.
Kingston.
He looks me dead in the eyes and then takes a little bit of Play-Doh and puts it in his mouth. I'm like, Kingston, spit that out. And he goes, no. And I'm like, spit it out. And he goes, no.
And he's 2 years old?
Yeah. That's when the lead teacher came over and goes, Kingston, what did you eat? I'm like, he ate Play-Doh. And then
she's like, shut up, Dane. I'm talking to Kingston.
Use your
Kingston,
words.
What did you eat?
And she goes, open your mouth, Kingston. And he opens it. It's gone.
He's a magician.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And then she goes, well, good news and bad news. And I'm like, what's the good news? And she goes, good news is that
is non-toxic.
Play-Doh is edible.
Oh.
Yeah, they made it edible because kids kept eating it. Mm-hmm. So they figured out a different way to make it. It's like wheat and something.
Weed?
I don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you listen close, you'll hear the real story.
Our key word of the week is weed.
That's Samuel's keyword because he's a hippie.
Weeds. That's what I meant to say.
Wilson Contreras hits 2-run home run.
So now we're down by 12?
No, we're down by 1 because Victor Scott also scored.
He's on my fantasy team. That's good. But yes, so Easter.
So so that kid lived, and then we kept on doing stuff. We did an egg hunt with them, and then they all were like animals or something. They kept asking me to read books, and this was really bad because Dane can't read. I can't read.
You can't read.
They're like, they would walk over to me. They wouldn't say anything. They just hand me a book, and I'm like, I'm not reading this. Get out of my face. And then they wouldn't do that. They would make me read, and then they elected me leader, which was great and humbling.
You should have taken them out and then just like let them fly into the crowd. Not like throwing them, but just it's like a snakes on the plane situation,
like
where you release them and to see what happens.
And really, that's the most freeing thing and loving thing you can do to a person is to release them.
Yeah, if you love someone, you let them go. And that's what you tell all the parents when they can't find their kids.
Yeah. Which, speaking of which, that gets the last part of this.
You lost 12 children.
No, one person comes up and goes, "Where's Penny?" And then I go, "Who's Penny?" This entire time I've been here, haven't seen a child named Penny. And she was like, she's one of the 3 girls that's in here, Dane. And I'm like, I don't know who Penny is. And I was like, I barely know who any of these kids are.
Yeah.
I was like, I just met most of them today, except for Kingston. I met him on Friday. And then I met some other girl on Friday as well. And then everybody else, brand new to me. Oh, except for this other kid too, because I know his parents. But other than that, don't know any of these kids. I'm like, I've never even heard somebody say Penny today.
Yeah.
And then they started freaking out and looking for Penny. And then somebody else, actually, Jake's Body Shop goes.
Shout out.
He goes, oh, Penny got picked up already. And we were like, oh, well, why do we freak out? I didn't freak out.
She's like, yeah, this random person just came by. It's like, I want that one. It's like, okay, here you go.
Yeah, if you have like bubbles, kids will go wherever you want.
Yeah, and a van with candy.
That's true. And so that was my Easter experience. And then I tore down everything with the rest of the people.
How long did that take?
We got done. So
at least you didn't have to put up all the chairs.
Yeah.
Well, except the ones on the ground.
No, we didn't have to do that, I don't think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
well, I guess they do have Missouri State employees who
we paid a big chunk of change to rent out that place.
I can only imagine.
Exactly.
Throwback to last week.
And then, what was it? Oh yeah, we tore down. You guys got out of there at probably 11:30.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, and so we left at it was close to 2.
Dang.
Yeah, but we had to transport a bunch of stuff, like everything back to the church. So we had to load up a bunch of stuff, load up a bunch of band equipment, and I was like, oh, this is the worst. Ate a bunch of pizza. I'm tired of eating pizza.
What did you do with the photo booths?
We put them in the garage. What? What did I say?
You just pronounced it weird.
Garage.
Yes, garage. Nice.
And so, yeah, the teardown takes forever. And it was kind of like, it wasn't disappointing, but it was like, man, we did a lot of setup and a lot of teardown for an hour and a half gathering.
Yeah.
But
it was good.
Sick.
I feel like there was a ton of baptisms, like 11 people just
heard
getting dunked.
I quote unquote went to the bathroom at one point and I got to see some of the stuff happening.
I thought you were going to say you got baptized.
No, I've already been baptized.
You fell in. But yeah, I mean, nothing really too crazy happened on Easter. Like we went to the service. We had a group of, give or take, 11 people. And we showed up like, give or take, 15 minutes before. Hard to find 11 seats because they didn't have the upper deck open yet. And I'm just like, can we open this yet? It's like, no, we got to wait for the word from, I think it was like Katie, maybe.
Katie, actually.
And I was like, okay, I'll just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And then eventually someone's like, yeah, you can go up there now. I'm like, nice. And I went up and we got the first 11 seats and one of them was broken. So then we had to move up to the second row. No, people are sat the second row. So we're going to the third row, but then the people in the second row, it's like, oh, the first row's now open, so we'll go there. So then we moved back down to the second row.
Dang it.
And then, we saw the Easter service, had a good meal and everything, and that's about it.
Did Brad's mic not work?
At first, it didn't.
I
it was
heard
really
about that.
hard to hear him, and you could see, like, the mic guy on the side, it's like, he's about to hand him a mic. It's like, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? And then eventually he went up there, showed it to Brad. He took it. He spoke it. And everybody started cheering because now we could hear him clearly because it was like a whisper for a while.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be bad other.wise.
I saw him afterwards and he was talking about that. He was like, yeah, blah, blah. And we kind of expect it now. And I was like, yeah, I mean, first play or like first time at a new place, big arena like this is like, I mean, you can't really test it out. Then he did mic check it beforehand. I was there for that. But it was like, just didn't work.
Yeah.
So
it worked fine once he got the mic and everything. So
he said he kind of likes it when the mic doesn't work.
Because then when he does that and he has to grab it, everybody's like, oh, he gets a nice clap and he didn't have to do anything except start speaking the same.
Oh, no. Wrong one. That was the wrong one. We got to go
this one.
No. Why is Shepard screaming?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for this one. That's what he got.
Okay. You're learning. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, you
That's
press
good.
the over arrows to get to the next set of things.
It's pretty cool.
But he said it makes us feel more authentic this way.
Mm-hmm. It's like, they are not professionals.
Yeah.
So I'm just disappointed the fireworks started fires in the ceilings.
That's just your ceiling, Samuel.
Yeah. Do you have anything else for updates this week, or what are you thinking?
Wait. Yes, I have one more. I forgot about the other ones.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I was reading off my grinds my gears.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean...
So tear down grinds my gears, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
But so...
Wait, so all your updates are just grind your gears?
Yeah.
1 second. I'll go over really quick.
I'll just switch them. How about
here we
that?
go. Oh, dang. That grinds my gears too. And I'll say mine and then we'll go back to your updates.
I'll read my updates as my grind my gears.
Yeah, so what grinds my gears is the Easter Bunny is just a mean person.
I was like, you haven't read any of yours.
They're getting me Crest breath spray and body wash.
Were those from Lauren?
No, the Easter Bunny, I said.
No.
And I'm like, what's your deal? Do you think, like, whenever you're putting out the stuff, do you go over and, like, sniff my breath? Like, yeah, he could use some breath spray. Oh, smell him? Yeah, get him the body wash. Like, it's like clockwork.
Well, they think that you and Lauren are kissing.
My word.
When we all know better. However,
how does that explain the body wash, Dane? Actually, don't explain it.
They think you're smelly.
Okay. And then they got my razor. I'm like, I already shaved the beard. What are you trying to tell me, Easter Bunny?
You gotta shave your cheeks too.
Yeah.
And your under neck.
Yeah.
So you always need a razor.
Yeah. But I mean, what? And same thing with like stockings. Like always Santa is like, hey, here's some. And also Easter Bunny got me floss. I'm like, what are you trying to tell me?
Were they floss picks?
It was just normal floss. I don't like floss picks.
Normal floss is lame.
I don't like floss picks.
Why do you not like floss picks?
I got very close together, like teeth.
You look like a close together teeth.
Oh, you take that back. But basically, the floss picks don't work very well because my teeth like shred them most of the time.
Shredder.
Also, I had an update like a few weeks ago. I was going to start flossing in the car with my floss picks.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting I have those in the car, so I need to test them out sometime and
floss.
See how it goes. Yeah.
9 out of 10 people who don't floss die.
Dang.
Dang.
Okay, so what grinds your gears, Dan?
Well, these are actually my updates of the week.
No. This what grinds your gears.
I know. This does grind my gears that my updates of the week are my updates.
Yeah.
So what superpower would you want if it was a sports superpower? So like, example.
Oh, that grinds my gears too, Dan.
Yeah, I know. So for example, you could like shoot like Steph Curry, or you could run like Usain Bolt. What sports?
Oh, so I can't
superpower?
Actually have like a legit superpower.
No, you can't like shoot laser beams out of your eye. But like, if you could have one ability that like a superstar has, like what ability would that
Barry
be?
Bonds power.
That was one of the ones I saw
by far. That's the most elite
internet.
thing. You make the most money from it, especially nowadays. If you're hitting that many home runs, you're getting a $700 million+ contract.
Couple dollars.
Yeah. I would take his power any day over anything else. Even like I don't need the steroids, obviously, but I just get his power. Like it was crazy.
I don't know what I would choose. I would probably choose LeBron's body type. So like the athleticism and like the maintenance.
So I'm hitting the ball a mile.
Yes.
And making hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars.
Well, I can't take that one now.
And then you just have the body of LeBron.
Yeah, but I'm still athletic and I'm still going to go pro in something.
Okay.
Because I'm just like LeBron now.
Yeah.
And so I still have a prime like LeBron.
So do you look like LeBron as well?
No, I look better.
Oh, nice.
I look more like, who's a good looking guy? I look like Kelly Oubre. Look up Kelly Oubre.
He's the guy with like the flow, right?
He's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have a flow. He has like poofy hair.
You look like white chocolate.
He's got really blue eyes.
Yeah.
And he's mixed.
Nice.
And so I look like Kelly Oubre in LeBron's body.
So weird. So what else grinds your gears here, Dane?
So what else grinds my gears is, wow, welcome back to another Taylor Swift review.
Oh, man, this grinds my gears, dude.
I know, right? It's because not everybody can actually ground their gears like everybody else can gears their ground. Mm-hmm. And so this week's lyric is going to be, if I can get to the right spot in the song.
I need to add a new sound effect like the do, 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 do.
No.
Okay.
Nice. That was about 10 seconds of clean Taylor's version because
we didn't want to do the explicit. Is that
we didn't
why?
want to do the explicit, yes.
Yeah.
And so that song is all about, I actually have the data here. Clean was written when she was walking out of London, blah, 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 blah. And she was thinking about some guy she used to date, and she had been in the same city as him for 2 weeks, and I hadn't thought about it. And when it hit me, I was like, oh, I hope he's doing well, and nothing else. And you know how it is when you go through heartbreak. Heartbroken people are unlike any other people, blah, blah, blah. So essentially, she's like, I was finally clean. And
just like me after I used the body wash.
Just like you after the body wash. And so the only thing we need to talk about with this is the chorus. The rain came pouring down when I was drowning. That's when I could finally breathe. And by morning, gone was any trace of you. I think I am finally clean. The rain came pouring down when I was drowning. That's when I could finally breathe. And by morning, gone was a trace of you. I think I am finally clean. So she thinks she's finally clean from the addiction who that person used to be. So it's about finally getting over that person that did you dirty. So
how many booms are you giving that?
So what I gave it was, let's see here.
How many booms? Big booms.
Yeah, it was a big boom because I really like the song. I gave it 8.7. Are
you going to boom it?
That's sure.
No?
I guess a boom. I don't know what that means.
Boom. 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 Boom.
I had to give it
boom. Boom.
I know it's from Joshua Schmitz's episodes.
Well, no. The boom thing is like the boom kid.
Who's
from
boom
like,
kid?
From like TikTok and Instagram. Not like the Rizzler guy, like the guy he hangs out with.
No.
The people who like Costco food and stuff.
I don't watch them.
Oh, man. You're crazy. You don't watch the Costco kids? Man.
No.
What are you doing then?
My algorithm's different than your algorithm.
It sounds like it. That's why you want the body of LeBron and not the power of Barry.
You already chose the power of Barry. I can't choose Barry again.
Okay.
I'm LeBron.
Okay.
I'm cool. LeBron and Kelly Oubre's face.
Well, I think it's if you're done there, I think it's that time of the day.
Oh yeah, 8.3 out of 10.
Yeah, so you said 8.7.
8.7.
Yeah, okay, well, who cares? Because now we're back to sports talk. Yes. We talk about baseball, basketball, and that's it. Really, we don't talk about much else. But occasionally, we have talked about some golf. Not really tennis. Football's pretty good. Occasionally hockey, but not soccer. Because Kyle Hebert does not call us
pregnant.
Back. And that is that also.
He's pregnant.
Yeah. I was going to say the Grizzlies played game 1 the other night against the Thunder, but I don't think they actually showed up.
Nobody showed up. It was awful.
Well, the Thunder did when they won by 51 points, and I think they said they legitimately could have just stopped scoring the last 22 minutes, and they still would have won.
Could have just took shot clock violations.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Last 22 minutes is a quarter and a half, too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I saw that score. I'm like, how? Like, that's hard to lose by that much.
To get blown out in a playoff game by that
51 points.
It's because Ja's a bum.
Ja. Man, shots fired on your part.
For those of you who don't get it, it's John Morant has gotten in trouble with the law.
You don't need to explain it.
What do you mean?
No. Just let them make guesses.
I think only a handful of people out there are getting the reference.
That's true. Okay. And he also likes to like make imaginary gun flashes.
He likes to show guns on his
games.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And you can't do that in the NBA.
Yeah. Well, only if it's him though. Everyone else I think can, but for some reason, Job like not you.
I have thought about that. I'm like, I don't know what illegal thing he did.
He hasn't done anything illegal.
He just showed a gun on his Instagram live.
He has not done anything illegal,
Yeah.
and that's why it's especially wild.
Yeah, and then he makes like gun gestures whenever he made a 3 one time. Got suspended for that or fined. I think he got fined.
He got fined like a ton of money, and I think a lot of people also do that, and they're like, you can do it unless your name's Ja.
So the rule is you can't do double guns. You can do single gun.
Well, he
but
did
not
big.
double.
He did like
Yeah, you can't do that either.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then now he switched to a grenade celebration where he like takes it, bites out the pin,
Yeah.
throws into the crowd, and then puts hands on his ears like
and
that.
runs away.
And runs
that's
away.
clever. He
Yeah.
does. He just doesn't care anymore.
Like, what's he gonna do now? Is he gonna like just pretend to type something and that's just nuclear bomb? Unreal.
But that's all my updates. What about you? What about your sports
The
stuff?
NFL draft is this week. I will be mid-bachelor party when this is happening. And so what I need to tell you guys before we get there, wait, this is next week's episode.
So they will already have
we
happened.
already know who drafted.
And
so,
you already went to your bachelor party.
yeah, I already went there. It was really fun, guys.
You can tell more next week, you know?
So I'm really mad at the Cowboys because the Cowboys are idiots. They're not idiots themselves.
You're preemptively saying that they're going to make a horrible pick here.
Dak Prescott did really good at this draft because he didn't draft. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything I'm seeing is like we want a receiver, and they're going to take Tedero McMillan, wide receiver out of Arizona, and I'm like, yeah, he's great. But I'm also like, I don't know. I'm not sold on it, and I'm like, go get somebody who's actually going to be a good player. Don't try and force it into a pick. And I feel like that's what the Cowboys are going to do. They're going to try and take. They're going to take somebody who probably sucks. I would be okay if the Cowboys traded back to like the 20s, and then
They're going to trade up. It's going to happen.
if they trade up to get Genty, I'd be like, yeah, home run. This is great. But they're not going to do that. The Raiders are going to take Genty at 6.
Who's Genty?
Ashton Genty out of Boise State. He's the next big-time running back.
Running back. Okay, that's
Yeah.
all I need to know.
So here's the storylines you need to know for the draft. Shador Sanders.
Which already happened.
Yeah, which already happened. Shador Sanders didn't get drafted where he wanted to. Sad face emoji. So talk about that at your workplace. Wow, can you believe Shador Sanders went so low in the draft? And then
also you can bring up like, do you think he really deserved to have his number retired at Colorado State? Bring up that too.
Colorado.
Or say that too.
Not Colorado
Both of
State.
them. Yes, say Colorado.
Yeah. And so that's crazy. And then, wow, can you imagine this
Travis Scott dropped a new single?
No. Travis Scott's ridiculous. Don't listen to Travis Scott.
Okay, Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter is the number 2 pick in the draft, and he's going to play both sides of the ball with the Browns. Yeah, I think the Browns will let him do that. Say that at your workplace. So the draft was interesting and wild. Not a whole lot of shakeups this year, but
Who was number 1 again?
it's going to be Cam Ward out of Miami.
Oh, true.
So Cam Ward goes to the Tennessee Titans, and we're like, wow, do the Titans have their franchise quarterback? We'll see. Is he a bum? Dane thinks so.
Because of the name Cam.
No,
Just like Cam Newton, who kind of fell off a cliff
Cam
and
Newton-
has weird hats nowadays.
True. Cam Newton was the GOAT,
He was for a bit.
but not as much as Jameis Winston.
James Winston still is the GOAT.
Yeah, still
he
is the
always
GOAT.
eats those W's. Yeah, that's wild.
So the NFL draft is wild and crazy, but not too wild and crazy. Fun for the whole family, unlike Michael Fuller.
Cool.
So that was our sports update of the week.
Okay, we've officially thrown the script out the window. It's time for the main segment. And honestly, who knows where this is going? We don't, you don't, God does, but he's not telling. That's so good.
Welcome back to the main segment.
I did get one comment from someone today. He's like, was that you? And I'm like, no, we brought in a professional voice guy. And that's what I wanted. I wanted them to question like, is that you? Like, I think it is, but usually you don't talk like that.
It's just like the Samuel's Little Known Facts. We brought in that really good singer.
Yeah. It was. I'm surprised we were able to afford them.
Yeah, the top jazz singer in the country right there.
Main segment. We're drafting the top movie villains. We're going to have 5 apiece. I honestly, what do you think? I'll let you go first overall.
Okay. Glad you asked. Number 1 is a top tier villain, somebody who is king of hate His name is Scar. I'm taking Scar number 1 overall because he's
Dang
the
it.
best.
I had him on my list.
Let's go. Scar from Lion King is the best villain of all time because he loathed Mufasa. Apparently, it was based off of Hamlet.
Okay.
Never seen or read Hamlet, and I probably never will.
It's good with eggs.
No, that's an omelet. That comes into play later.
Okay.
But, no. So, apparently it's based around Hamlet, and whenever he says, "Long live the king," that's when it was top tier. Because Scar is amazing, and he's also the rightful king of Pride Rock. We've gone into extensive research for why we believe he's as a podcast, the rightful king of Pride Rock. Go back to a previous episode whenever that happened, and listen to why Scar is the rightful king of Pride Rock. Over to you, Samuel.
Sorry, I was trying to write this down.
Unreal.
Dane Scar. Okay, well, I'm mad because he was on my list, but you didn't take my other people on my list.
Are we
which is
snaking?
good. Yeah, of course we're doing snaking.
Okay.
I just don't want it to be taken later. You got to go Thanos.
Okay.
Like Thanos, like he snaps like nobody's business, but each time he snaps, it's another 50% gone.
True.
So
really it's 25%.
yeah, if he snaps twice, like, oh, snap, 25%. Oh, no, he snapped 12.5%. Oh, no, stop snapping.
He's
not allowed to go to jazz concerts.
What's 75 plus 12?
What are you talking about? 87?
87.5% of people
are gone?
are gone after
That's what you're saying?
after
Okay.
3 snaps.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, because 50, 25, 12.5, 6.25.
Hold
3.
on. Hey, mathematician. I'm adding in my head.
Yeah.
What's 87.5 plus 6? That is 93.5.
0.5. Yeah.
I knew that.
So yeah, Thanos, you got to have him number 1, part of the greatest movie franchise of all time. Through Endgame was
True.
amazing. After Endgame, who cares?
Nobody's
but
seen
before Endgame, Thanos, he also had like some of those epic lines.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Just look up epic lines by him. Like, you don't need to right now necessarily. But every time he spoke, you're like, oh, wow, this is good. But also really bad because he wants to kill a lot of people, but it's so good. While you find some, yeah, you looked it up.
Fine, I'll do it myself. Reality is often disappointing. Now, reality can be whatever I want.
Nice.
It is often disappointing.
Look up the one about Tony Stark. I hope they like remember you or whatever.
About Tony, not Oni Stark. Boom.
Like I hope they remember you or something.
Thanos, you have my respect, Stark. Well, when I'm done, half of humanity will still be alive. I hope they remember you.
Yeah, that was a good line. Number 2 overall for me is Darth Vader.
Ooh,
He killed a lot of kids.
he did.
Not really great for a good guy, so that made him pretty bad pretty quickly. He fell in lava, which I think is a part of a lot of different villain arcs.
Yeah, it's just fumbling the bag.
And then he survived, and then he was like, I'm going to try to kill my son. I'm going to try to kill my daughter. I'm going to try to kill all these people. Not great parenting skills as well, and that's why he's got to be a number 2 villain for me.
Well, your 2 I didn't even have on my list.
Okay. Okay, so what are yours?
Well, but those are good ones. Thanos was a good one. And
Thank
so, let's see.
I mean,
here.
just 2 of the villains from 2 of the biggest movie franchises ever. So, I mean, I think they're okay.
I thought by eliminating half of life. Hold on. I thought by eliminating half of life, the other half would thrive. But you have shown me that's impossible.
So your next 2 villains?
My next 2 villains. Hold on. Feelings wheels back.
As you're fangirling over mine?
Okay. The next one is Megamind.
Megamind,
Yes.
man.
Megamind was the original villain in the movie Megamind. And
Go figure.
I know. He was such a good villain. They named the movie after him. And also, he was hilarious.
Which is good from a villain.
Oh, yeah. If the villain's not funny, then it's like, why do we even do this? Like, think about people like Ursula. Like, was she funny? No, she was just weird and had a lot of tentacles and then was evil. And then she had wild hair, too. She looked like a Karen.
She only had like 10 of them.
She was like a Karen. She was like a
I think that makes you a villain.
It does make
You're
you a
Karen,
villain.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a Karen. But not Megamind. Megamind was like, hey, the whole point of being villainy is that there's somebody good out here trying to stop you, and you have epic battles and epic duels, and then you eventually get the girl, and then you realize you're actually good after all.
Yeah.
And you still try to blast everybody.
Yeah.
And he also explained to us and gave us the difference between a villain and a supervillain. It's all about presentation.
That's a good word.
So that's number 2 is Megamind.
Who's your number 3?
Number 3 is King Julian.
Julius? I think that's like a drink spot, isn't it?
No, that's Fruit Julius.
Okay.
Orange Julius.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. No, King Julian from Madagascar.
Julian or Julius?
Julian.
Okay.
King Julian. Oh, King Julian.
I think we're taking these different routes a little bit. Maybe.
King Julian was also hilarious, and he was talking about Mort. Why are you disappointing me? You are an imbecile, Mort. And so,
I just want to let you know, Thanos would kill all your guys.
not true. King Julian owns no island, his own island, and Megamind's really smart.
The snap is 50%.
I have leadership on my team.
He keeps snapping until he's gone.
No, these aren't people. He's not eliminating people.
Hey, don't say what they are and aren't.
Megamind's a blue man.
Okay. Blue Man Group, yep. Okay. Well, my next two picks, going to go Lord Voldemort.
Ooh.
If you are Christian or anything, you probably don't know who that is. Part of Harry Potter. If I need to probably put an explicit rating on this podcast just in case. I honestly did not watch Harry Potter until college, and it shows. But Lord
During
Voldemort,
your rebellious phase.
the reason he's such a bad villain is because he's really bald. And that's something that you always look for in a villain.
True.
And he does that very well. He also has a giant snake. And having a snake and being bald is enough to be a horrible villain. So that's why I pick him number 3 overall. Number 4 overall, Hans Gruber.
Hey.
Never seen
From
the
Die
movie.
Hard.
Never seen the movie, but Dane says he's a good villain.
He's a great villain. He's German.
Yeah. So that's all you really need to know. So he's German.
There was another villain once upon a time who was German.
Yep.
and we can't say him on the podcast.
No, we can't. So those are my next two. What about you? What are your last two finishing us off here?
Shout out to Hans Gruber, though. He was tricky. He was a tricky one. But don't worry. Bruce Willis and...
Just like the Grinch. I should have picked the Grinch.
Should have been the Grinch. The Grinch would have been funny. Hans Gruber, he did not defeat John McClane.
No, that was Obama.
Whoa. That was John McCain. You meatball? So the last one, I'm pulling an audible here, and I'm picking Yzma, a.k.a. Lindsay Reed.
Almost picked her. Oh, not Lindsay. I almost picked Yzma.
Well, Lindsay is Yzma,
But
remember?
I thought we were going movie villains.
Yeah.
When is Lindsay? Oh, because she played Yzma.
My life is a movie.
Oh, my life is a highway. Chick Hicks, number 5 pick.
Chick Hicks, low key.
Just kidding.
Dang it.
Yzma.
Yzma and Lindsay. I got 2 honorable mentions.
Well, you've only picked 4 overall, so you still have 1 more.
Oh, we're doing 5. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I asked you before. You're like 4 or 5. Like, let's do 5. I'm like, okay.
I sure did.
Yeah. So what's your last one?
My last one is going to be Jafar from Aladdin, because Jafar was just mad that Aladdin like somehow got a princess to be his girlfriend, and then was mad that he couldn't compete with Aladdin and his fly whips. Literally, his whips flew. So imagine trying to be a guy who's trying to get a girl like Jafar, and he's got that soul patch thing, which was weird. And you can't get a girl because like you're competing with Aladdin, who's got the charisma, he's got youth on his side, he's athletic, and then he has a flying magic carpet. Are you kidding me? And a genie that grants his wishes. Okay, yeah, I think I'll be with Aladdin.
I just couldn't imagine the distance he went to try to take over Aladdin. Like, it was really Jafar.
A whole new world.
And the singing stops now
A
because my
magic
final pick is the Wet Bandits, aka
Wet
the
Bandits.
Sticky Bandits.
Take it.
2 of the worst villains in movie history and also Christmas movie history, because they are not only in Home Alone 1, they are in Home Alone 2 because they were that evil and they broke out of prison. Only the biggest villains break out of prison.
Megamind.
They did that.
Megamind broke out of prison.
Sticky Bandits take them down any day, every day. Like
Take down who?
They take down all your guys.
No, Yzma.
Yzma? Yzma?
Yzma would have turned him into a blue whale.
Oh, sure.
She's done it before.
Well, I can beat a blue whale with a bat. So we already talked about that. And that rhymed all the time. And that's it. Do you have any
Plankton.
well, he's on SpongeBob movie.
Yeah,
You're right.
SpongeBob
You're right.
movie,
You're
yeah.
right. Mm-hmm.
He was the whole crux of the
Horcrux.
Horcrux.
Just like the Lord Voldemort. And don't cuss.
You're the one who just keeps saying Voldemort. You can't say Voldemort.
I wasn't talking about that part for the cussing.
Unreal. But yeah, Plankton was evil. But I mean, all these villains, these are all like my personal heroes personally.
What's the Lots of Bear, the whatever from Toy Story 3?
Oh, I've never seen
the big pink bear that was kind of evil.
I've
also
only seen the first Toy
Sid
Story.
from Toy Story 1.
Yeah. That was a weird
Number
kid.
2, the Prospector. I mean, he's kind of creepy.
Yep.
Also have the Joker and
Satan.
Loki. Did you say Satan?
Yeah. Big time villain. The Joker's cool. I like the Joker because he's just misunderstood.
Yeah. From what's the movie? The groovy guy
Groovy guy. What?
with the big glasses.
Oh, I know it.
Austin Powers.
No.
Yeah, it's from Austin Powers. That villain,
was thinking
fat.
Fat Biscuit.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I bleeped it out. I bleeped it out.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. No, I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of Despicable Me
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Vector.
The true villains from Despicable Me are the Minions.
Are the Minions. 'Cause
They're the ones that get on your nerves the most, and they
Sure.
most remind you of.
kids.
I thought you were going to say Lindsay Reed.
Oh.
Oh, dang it.
They're small kids that don't know what they're doing and mess
that
it up.
also is relatable. But yeah, going back through, I had Dane had Scar, Megamind, King Julian, Yzma, aka Lindsay Reed, and Jafar, and I had Thanos, Darth Vader, Lord Voldemort, Hans Gruber, and the Wet Bandits, aka the Sticky Bandits. Let us know down in the poll who you thought had the better overall picks, and we'll give you a gold star imaginarily.
You guys know.
I don't know if that's a word.
Oh, we went back to the feelings wheel. Sorry.
Sorry. I mean, you've been going around every which way this whole entire time, but it doesn't matter because we're to the next part of the pod, which is...
Welcome back to part 61 of the main segment podcast, Dane's Manifesto. That was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be.
I apologize for nothing.
Because welcome back to Dane's Manifesto, where everything manifesty and tutoey is out here. And if you're driving, go ahead and pull over. If you're walking, go ahead and sit down. I don't know how I came up with that. I think I just said that randomly at the first one.
Yeah.
And then it became the catchphrase for Dane's Manifesto. And so this week, I'm glad you guys asked. Dane went to a bachelor party, right? And not run by Michael Fuller. And it got me thinking, what would be the perfect way to run a bachelor party? I run the slowest mile. No, we don't run it all during the bachelor
I'm
party,
sorry.
Samuel, because you can't run near the pool. And so, and here is how the bachelor party will go, ideally, if I was in charge of running said bachelor party. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay, you can go.
Okay. So day number 1 of the bachelor party, 8 a.m., kidnap groom.
I'm glad you said groom
Yeah, you don't kidnap the bride. That's
or anyone else.
lame. Groomsmen and bridesmaids are in on it. At 8:15 a.m., have breakfast with the other groomsmen. Omelets. See, that's where omelets came in.
Where's the
Later.
kidnapped individual?
They're held in a bunker in a secret location.
Ooh.
They're knocked out this entire time.
And Hans Gruber's watching over them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Scars. But, so, 8:15 a.m., have breakfast with other groomsmen. Omelets, biscuits and gravy, and orange juice. Thank you guys for
From
asking.
Orange Julius.
From
Shout out.
Orange Julius. 9:15 a.m., mail ransom note to bride and bridal party.
A mail ransom note, or you're going to mail a ransom note?
We're going to mail a
because
ransom
you
note.
could take one of the groomsmen by ransom and write a note on them and send them to
and staple it to
them.
their chest.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
That happened to Kevin Hart, I think.
Kevin Hart.
His
Wow.
teacher did it to him.
Man. Okay, focus in.
So, mail ransom note to bride and bridal party. 9:20 a.m. on first day. First Mountain Dew. 10 a.m. on first day. Meet with an Arabian man about a horse, obviously. 12
Was that
p.m.
Jafar?
No, it wasn't Jafar. Jafar can forget about it.
Okay. Sorry.
12 p.m. on first day. Lunch with the boys. Tacos and second Mountain Dew. Wow. 2 p.m. Go to bridesmaids' home where they were staying and, quote, help search for the groom.
Oh, just like SpongeBob and Patrick did at his mom's house.
Exactly. We're pretending to look for the groom.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Dinner with everyone. Barbecue, mac and cheese, fried okra, burnt ends, and loaded baked potato and root beer. We're still having dinner.
Okay.
10 p.m. Third dew.
Okay, I was like, come on, where's the dew coming in?
We had root beer with dinner.
10:05, fall asleep.
Day number 2. Day number 2 consists of 8 a.m. Mail new note, ransom note.
Wait, that's nasty. A nude note?
No, new.
Oh.
You know what I said.
Okay.
Mail new ransom note saying to meet you in a location in which they will be wed.
So is the person still trapped in the bunker?
Yeah, and they're still asleep.
whole time?
They're still
Okay.
asleep. 10 a.m. Another breakfast. This time breakfast burritos. You got to eat.
Yeah.
You got to eat. 12 p.m. Another do.
That's number 4.
This is number 4. 2 p.m. Arrive at local airport. Fly to nearest European city. 3 p.m.
Can't do that from here.
Why not?
You'd have to go like Charlotte first.
This is my bachelor party, Samuel.
Okay. Private jet to nearest European city.
That was at 2 p.m. 3 p.m. Steal Mona Lisa.
So it's not the nearest. You have to go to the one with the Mona Lisa.
This is the nearest.
Okay, so the nearest has to have the Mona Lisa, otherwise it doesn't count.
4 p.m. Steal Declaration of Independence.
You're flying everywhere.
I know.
Unless you split up. That could have been it.
Nope, it was all together because we want to keep the unity of the group.
Okay, that's quick.
6 p.m. Fancy dinner with fancy pasta. Talking bow tie pasta.
Botox pasta.
Yeah. Dang it. 8 p.m. Return to America.
Nice.
10 p.m. Lights
You
out.
already were back in America. You stole the Declaration of Independence.
Samuel, this is my bachelor party.
I know, but I'm trying to be somewhat consistent.
Quit ruining the majesty of the bachelor trip.
Okay.
10 p.m. lights out.
Okay. I took notes so that way I can make sure this happens.
Day number 3 and final day.
Oh, you're still going?
Yeah. 8 a.m. Frame best men for murder. This is what I was typing out while we were preparing for the podcast
this whole time.
9 a.m. Dane becomes new best man. Obviously. Obviously. 10 a.m. Wake groom up.
Who's been buried this whole time?
He's in a cave outside of France.
You have to go back to France?
Yes.
So the first day you hadn't flown to France.
You don't know that.
Okay. So you woke him up in France.
At 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. In a cave outside of France.
Okay.
12 p.m. Return him to America. Tell him about stealing Mona Lisa and Declaration of Independence.
Nice.
2 p.m. Another do. Obviously. 4 p.m. Solve world hunger. Tell no one. 6 p.m. Wake groom up for a second time and tell him we need to jump out of the plane now as you skydive into the party to successfully deliver the groom at the exact time in the right tux to his wedding and single-handedly save the wedding and fall in love with the maid of honor.
Ooh.
Plot twist. 8 p.m. Fifth do.
This is so accurate with
10
what
p.m.
will happen. Last do.
10 p.m. Lights out.
Nice.
That's the bachelor party.
That's really good. That's really good. I'm really glad that you did that. Wow.
That took a lot of effort, Samuel.
Well, all I got to say is we'll make it happen. As long as you do the first part and
Kidnap the groom?
get engaged.
Oh,
Actually, I guess, wait, is it your bachelor party?
it got kind of confusing.
Yeah, because I think for a while you acted like you said this was my bachelor party, but then were you the groom the whole time and you just wanted to sleep?
No.
So we're doing all this.
I'm also not the groom here.
You definitely said you were the groom at some point.
I planned the
you
bachelor
said, this
party.
is my bachelor party, is what you said.
I don't care what I said, Samuel.
Okay. Well, I mean that I just want to make sure you had a consistent story, and that's what threw me off. Nothing, not the hour flights from France to the U.S. to France, etc., but whether you're the groom or not.
Well, 9 a.m. on the third day, Dane becomes new best man.
Okay. Well, so you weren't even the best man in the first place, and you're the one planning all this?
Yeah, but I successfully became the new best man because I framed the original best man for murder, who was Jake's body shop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I run the slowest mile. I didn't run it all during this. I don't know how to tell you that.
Sam's little known facts, out of the box and off the tracks. Oddball genius that knows about tax. Sam's little known facts, and he never listens to Jack.
We are off the tracks.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole time. It's kind of crazy, but not as crazy as these little known facts I'm about to let you know about. In Switzerland, which why would we listen to Switzerland in the first place? Apparently, it is legally required to own at least not one, but 2 guinea pigs.
It's legally
Well, I mean,
required.
okay. Well, I guess if you're going to own guinea pigs, you have to own at least 2 of them.
Oh, if you own guinea pigs, you have to buy a pair?
because they suffer from loneliness otherwise.
Okay.
And don't we all?
Yeah, get a hobby, guinea pig.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's why Switzerland does it. In the U.S., we're like, no, just figure it out.
The only good thing about Switzerland is my offshore bank there.
And the chocolate.
Yes,
and the cheese. Swiss cheese is nice.
Oh.
Also, speaking of Swiss cheese, it is against the law in Florida to sing in a public place while wearing a swimsuit.
Jack, is this true?
Jack, let us know. Jack.
Have you ever tried this?
I want to see. I want him to go sing in a public place while wearing a swimsuit and see if he gets arrested.
Samuel will mail you $1 if you do it.
Maybe two. Maybe two.
Maybe.
Number 3 is
statistically.
Yeah. I'll say
statistically.
Why can't I talk anymore?
Just say it. Statistically. What was the word last week I could say better?
Statistics.
Statistically.
I don't know. I'll just say stats. Stats show that the average person will unknowingly walk past multiple individuals who have committed murder during their lifetime.
How many do you think you've walked past so far?
A lot.
I think 12.
We do live in Springfield.
Murder.
And as you know, we are the murder capital of the world.
Or muck duck, if you will.
Muck duck of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I am curious. I mean, I have walked around in Chicago and I have walked downtown St. Louis. There was probably a lot there. That probably made the numbers go up pretty quickly.
Let's be honest. If you have hate for an individual in your heart, you've murdered them in your heart.
And that's why, and everybody hates each other, so we're walking past a lot of murderers.
So I would say billions at this point.
That's crazy. Also, number 4, if a regular piece of paper could be folded in half 42 times.
I know this.
Its thickness would exceed the distance to the
moon.
That's correct.
We did that as a...
You folded paper 42 times?
No, we didn't do it.
Oh,
no,
okay.
We did that as a question for our egg roulette game that we played at our Easter party 2 weeks ago. And so, because when my Deshaun brought it up, he made that a question, true or false. And I was like, there's no shot that would happen. I was like, I don't care how many times you fold it. It's not getting to the moon. It doesn't have like the area to it. And then I looked it up and it's like, yeah, scientifically, if you fold a piece of paper 42 times, it would reach the moon. And I'm like, no, that still doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would work.
Yeah. It's similar to like, it's like, do you want $1 million or do you want a penny that's doubled every single day for a month?
I want $1 million.
No, you don't.
Because I'm going to invest it before the penny gets to me.
Well, in 31 days, you would have like $2 billion.
Frick.
So I don't think the million would get you there that quickly.
I put it all on red 18.
Still wouldn't get you that high.
Then I take those winnings and put it on red 19.
Okay. Just do whatever you want, I guess. Finally, during the early days of baseball, it was legal for a fielder to catch a batted ball on one bounce and still record an out.
That's stupid.
I mean, I think we should bring it back. No one would ever get a base hit. Ever.
Oh, that's part of the reason there was less runs.
Mm-hmm. And also, they just weren't athletic and they weren't named Barry Bonds.
And it was the dead ball era.
Yeah.
Shout out to the dead ball era. If you want to deep dive on that, go ahead and write in.
Also, I definitely told you the wrong number before. It wasn't $2 billion. It would actually be like 21 million. So maybe if you bet it all on red, then you could be okay.
Just depends.
The red 18 is what you said.
Red 18.
Yeah. So those are my little known facts. Hope you enjoyed them. Use that in conversation this week and let us know how it goes because they are little known, except for the moon one, because I guess Dane knows it, which means everyone knows it.
No, I happened to hear that recently. That's the only reason I know.
Okay, well, whatever. It's that time of the day.
You want to reach me? You need me, baby.
Call me, beep me if you wanna reach me.
Call me, beep me if you want to reach me.
What's up, guys? I just want to send you a little voice memo about something funny that happened during my Easter service last Sunday that I thought was hilarious and worth sharing on the podcast. So hope you enjoy it. So I'm sitting there about 4 rows back of the pews, Easter Sunday, and at the very front of the pews, the first row, the pastor, his wife, and their kids, they sit there, and they got this rambunctious little fellow. I don't know what his name is, Connor or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that was it.
But anyway, he's sitting there, and during the sermon, he's got a little bit of like light reading. He's reading something, and I'm like, well, it doesn't look like the Bible.
Manifesto.
And first off, in my day, you would have gotten a spanking after that. You would have been slapped.
Did you go spank him?
But man, these I don't know, these like Gen Z kids. But anyway, so I'm sitting there and he's doing this light reading, and I'm like trying to figure out like what is he reading. Obviously, I'm multitasking. I'm listening to the sermon too. It's Easter, but he sets the book down, and I see it when we're standing at the end of the service, and he's reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid in church. I'm like, what the heck? And not only that, he's got 2 Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. What, was one book not enough?
Fast reader. Well, 66 in the Bible.
Like, are they going to sing the bridge 10 more times in this song, and he's going to pass the time by reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Say a joke.
Anyway, I just thought it was hilarious. I'm like, pastor's kid reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Not 1 book. He thought to bring 2 because maybe he'll read through one in an entire church service. Anyway,
give us a joke.
I thought it was funny. Yeah, that was just my funny little observation of the day. So I don't know why kids are reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid in church when they should be reading Ecclesiastes and Song of Solomon.
Oh, not that one.
No, I'm just kidding.
Not that one.
This was not funny stories with Jack. It's supposed to be jokes with Jack. Jack, you're done. But please send us another one next week because we all appreciate you so much, and thank you for providing us support during this hard time.
You're fired. But also,
that is wild though.
I saw an adult.
Reading Diary of Wimpy Kids.
It wasn't Diary of a Kid. They brought a book to church and was reading it during the gathering.
50 Shades?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
But they were playing, or they were reading it, and I was like, what is happening? Like, why are you reading a book in church? Just don't come to church if you're going to read a book in church.
Yeah. Okay. Ryan Rockwell sent us a video, which you'll listen to and we'll try to describe to you. But he basically says this is a must for Jack, and he must enter it and win it immediately. So here we go. Here's the volume. I'm clicking right now.
Most American competition I've ever seen. They've fully embraced the Florida Man meme and are giving people a chance to prove themselves with things like the Hurricane Party Prep Grocery Aisle Brawl. Here, Floridians battle it out against each other to get the last of the hurricane prep supplies left on the shelf. They also have the Evading Arrest Challenge, where contestants are chased through an obstacle course by real police officers after stealing copper pipes and catalytic converters. Here, any news headlines you see where a Florida man was doing something crazy has the chance of becoming a real competition. The Florida Man Games is the most American competition I've ever seen. They fully embrace the...
Yeah.
I love the...
evading arrest?
The real cops part of it. I'm like, real cops really volunteered their time, probably on their day off.
They need
to
practice.
Go do this. Yeah. They do need practice. You got to run a lot.
Yeah. So, Ryan, I think that is something that Jack will enter and win sometime soon. And honestly, you should go down there and do it with him. I can't remember if you live in Florida or not, Ryan, so I apologize. But either way, both of you should enter it and see who truly is a better Florida man.
Ryan, you live wherever you want.
Yeah.
How about that?
Also, we do have a voice memo from Lauren. Ooh. It's a long one. It's kind of giving Lindsay Reed vibes. So we'll see how it goes.
Hello, listeners of the Until Next Week podcast. This is Lauren coming at you live after my post-work deep sleep. But I have a submission today for Grinds My Gears. And it is about apartment complex maintenance workers and like front office staff who just act like they don't have a single brain cell. So about a month ago, I have like an in-unit washer and dryer. So about a month ago, I hear this like skittering noise going like up and around near where my dryer vents out of my apartment, like outside and over the ceiling and toward my washer and dryer. And one day there was something like banging against the back of my dryer, and my brain went to squirrel. Thought there might have been a squirrel stuck in there. So I submitted a maintenance request. They come in that day, open up my dryer, and they find a bird in there.
Nice.
And it flies out of the door of my apartment. All good, you would think. But the birds were still in the vent, and they were nesting in the vent. Awesome. And nobody that day thought to check the vent and clean it out, get the birds out of there, and cover the place outside where they were entering the vent. So it took me 5 different times of contacting the front office staff, the maintenance staff, and then apparently I need to personally call pest control because they're not capable of calling pest control.
They aren't.
It took 5 tries, 4 weeks, and me finally saying, this is like getting to the point where I'm going to report you to the city for them to come clean out my vent
Karen alert.
and cover it up.
Just kidding.
Karen alert.
So there's no longer birds living in my ceiling, but they were in there for far too long. And like the first day that they covered the vent back up, a bird like was really confident that vent was not still that it was still available to fly into, and it just flew straight into the side of my apartment building. It survived. If anybody's worried about the birds, they're alive. But yeah. So that's that.
All I hear is that Lauren ruined the love between two birds.
They were trying to hide.
Yeah.
It was a Romeo and Juliet
It
situation.
was an illegal love, and she ruined it.
They were
by
hiding in your vents.
She
and
called the government.
You had to hear everything they were doing.
Yeah. If anything, Lauren was smuggling them, and then she said, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't care about your secret love. In fact, you got to get going.
Do you want to hear the secret love?
Yes.
Yeah, here we go. I don't know if you can hear this or not.
I don't hear it. Whoa.
Probably need to turn that up. Here we go.
I heard it. This is this scratchety.
There's a freaking squirrel in here.
Freaking squirrel in there. I got squirrels in my pants.
Yeah, so hopefully that turned up okay, but yeah, it was a very annoying noise of two far cross lovers, something like that.
Star-crossed lovers.
Star-crossed lovers.
You meatball.
You understood the reference though.
How come you never root for love, Samuel?
I'm sorry.
Also,
But
why didn't you fix
Kill
it?
the birds.
You should have fixed it for her.
I didn't want to. The birds, they were pleasant to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in your apartment, though.
No. And then also we have not a lot of Spotify responses this week. We'll have a lot more next week. We're recording a little early.
A lot early.
So currently we have one that we
Nice.
will say, and it's from Ali Hoopy, who put the drops with the emoji of like the hand.
Chef's kiss emoji.
Yeah, chef's kiss emoji 3 times.
Yeah.
And that's all we have for comments this week. We'll have a lot more next week.
That's
and
how we
then-
know Allie is Gen Z.
Yeah, shout out because she's listening to our podcast immediately.
That on the feelings wheel.
Yes. And then also we had the poll that said, how are you liking our new drops? 100% of the people, they are great.
They like it.
0% of people are saying, could be better. So keep it up. Hopefully you like all our new drops that we won't come up with probably for months.
That makes me feel cheeky.
Is that how you want to get to our number one sponsor of the week?
Well, it says playful, and then cheeky is a subcategory of playful.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Oh, nice.
That's a drop we need, is us saying allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly beat up them cops,
Yeah.
went to jail.
So, number one sponsor of the week, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, verse of the week time with Dane.
Hello. So this is Dane back here for another Bible reading and interpretation, which some people call it exegetical work. And so I think that's what that means. That's big words are hard for Elmo. And so
It's Nemo.
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. You ran into that kid today.
I mean, I can't say words either.
What'd you say to the kid in order to reference me?
One of the guys that you I don't want to teach at K-Life and such. I guess he knows who you are, and I was like, "Oh, so you saw Dane?" And then he was like, "No, it's Nemo.
No, it's Nemo.
It's Nemo." So,
Dang racist kids.
oh, man.
And so the verse of the week doesn't have anything to do with kids. It has to do with husbands. So glad we asked that question. And so this week I started thinking about, because I did a verse of the week a couple days ago. And so that was a little bit more on Easter. This one is after Easter now. And so I started thinking about, and one time I was explaining to my small group and a lot of guys in the small group about living just in a way that's more honorable toward the Lord, towards women specifically, because they may have been giving them a hard time in a sense.
That's mean.
I know. And so I was like, well, Scripture actually like cherishes and champions women a lot more than we think it does, especially with the context of like how women were viewed at the time as unreliable witnesses and as a man's greatest property. And yet the Bible comes and really crusades all of that and says, actually, this is how we view women, as equal but distinctly different members of the same kingdom. So you are equal in value, but different in roles and how they are to be played. And so one of the verses that I quoted to them was here in 1 Peter 3, and it says in verse 7 here, likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. And so it says, husbands, living with your wife in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as a weaker vessel. All that's talking about is just physically, like, if you take 10 guys and 10 girls, stand them up next to each other, like the guys are probably going to win an arm wrestling match. Probably 10 out of 10 times, at least 9 out of 10, unless they're arm wrestling me, and then they might win 9 out of 10 times. However, no. So, but it says to show honor to them as the weaker vessel. So you're here to provide and protect in a big way. And so that is kind of the reading there. And then you go on and it says they're heirs of the grace of life with you. So they're heirs to the kingdom with you. And the one that gets me here is at the end, it says, so that your prayers may not be hindered. And then I start to think about, I'm like, hey, like he's saying here, like Peter is saying, who sat under Jesus Christ for 3 years and learned from him. He's saying, and also he saw Jesus treat women in such a radical way as to appear to them first, as to go to the woman at the well and tell her first of all, that he is the Son of God, and the way he treated Mary Magdalene, that he was actually friends with her and then other Mary. And so he says to actually to treat them as heirs to the kingdom and show honor to them. And so that your prayers may not be hindered. And so you start to think about, what do you even pray for? Do you pray for the health of your family? Do you pray for like kids and a spouse and your job, and all the things that you pray for is saying that your prayers will be hindered or not listened to if you do not show honor or treat them as the rightful heirs to the kingdom that they are. We are all equals. And so that's like where this like idea of domineering and frankly sexism, like in some of the culture, like cannot live. It does not live in the same breath as Christianity. And so that's where I'm like, yeah, there's different roles that people play. Like, and when we talk about headship and head of the household and stuff like that, yeah, it's going to be the guy, but that doesn't mean that you can just walk all over them. And also when it talks about husbands submitting or wives submitting to their husbands, it's because the husband is perfectly submitted to Christ. And when a husband is perfectly submitted to Christ, then a wife coming in and submitting underneath him, like there is no problem when a man is perfectly submitted to Christ. Like it is not domineering. It is not feeling like this big chore, this anxious thing, because actually like he props up the wife in such a way that she's actually getting like a lot of shine onto her and setting her up for flourishing. It's not this domineering way. So we oftentimes take scripture and we read only what we want to read into it, when in reality it means almost the exact opposite a lot of times. And so that is the verse of the week with Jesus. I'm not Jesus, but Jesus was in this.
Kind of like how you weren't the best man, you're a normal man, but you want to be the groom.
I was the best man.
Yeah.
And the groom.
Number 2, sponsors of the week, Jake Trust and Art, Jake's Body Shop, and Reverend Banks, who just got married.
Wow.
Did he get married this week?
If you're listening to this episode now, he will have just been married.
Man. So
Yeah.
you're going straight Bachelor's weekend into the wedding.
Yeah, the weekend, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, bachelor party.
And then
Sunday's wedding.
Wow.
That reminds me, I need to get stuff ready for
Just remember,
Sunday.
whenever it hits 12 a.m. on Sunday, be like, you're married.
You're married.
You have to say, like, you're married. And then you start clapping and cheering for him.
If I had $1, I'd say we
Yeah.
won't be awake at 12 a.m.
You should try. You should try.
He's a million years old.
Set alarm, 11:59, wake up at 12, and congratulate him on being married.
Wait. It's wedding day.
Yeah.
It's wedding day.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't wait to make a scene. I mean, I made a scene at the wedding.
This is going to be so good.
I can't wait to almost set. Last time I was a groomsman, almost set the place on fire. So
good. When do you think my invite will show up for the wedding?
Well, very carefully.
Okay. Well, I'll be ready. I'll be ready either way.
I wasn't given a +1.
I could have been your +1.
Getting tired of these people assuming I don't need a +1.
That would have been wild. If you got a +1 and you asked me,
You know what's whack?
What?
I'm at a groomsman in a different wedding on Labor Day.
Yeah.
And the groom knows me and Jake's Body Shop and gave Jake's Body Shop a +1, but not Dane.
You're both single.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Unless Jake is lying to us and he has a secret relationship that we don't know about.
I hope so.
That'd be kind of cool. Number 3, sponsor of the week, the Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny.
Why, Dane?
Because it was
brings you-
Easter last week.
And he brought you lots of candy.
No, I wish I had candy. I like chocolate. I like dark chocolate.
I
a
like
little bit
candy.
now.
Shout out to early 2000s music.
Is that a song?
I think it's I Want Candy.
I
It was
never
by
heard
like
it.
Aaron Carter, I believe.
Who's Aaron Carter?
It was in the Hillary Duff show.
I know Hillary Duff.
What was her show called?
Hillary Duff.
No, what was her TV show called?
Hannah Montana.
No, that's not it. Hillary Duff
Hillary
show.
Duff's television
I
show.
didn't watch this very much. I'm sorry. Lizzie McGuire.
Oh, Lizzie McGuire. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes me feel
Weird to grind your gears. Where are you going with this?
unfocused.
Reach out if you want to make clips for us. Use the code Friday Pickleball and with the code Samuel14434 if you want to get $5 off your minimum two paddle pickleball order. Dane's ministry support link is in the bio. Keep telling your friends if you enjoy the pod. Leave us 5 stars, voice memos, follow the Instagram and TikTok. Do all the things and listen to all the episodes on repeat. And when you go to sleep, over and over and over and over. And then we'll make sure to say thank you again for listening to episode 122 of the Until Next Week podcast.
The end of this episode makes me feel detestable.